Listening 3.8. Sing.
The crocodile lives in the river. The monkey lives in the trees. But we're taking all of their water and chopping down all of their trees. Save them, oh save all the animals, please, oh please. Save them, oh save all the animals, please. So let's work together to save them. Let's go and plant hundreds of trees. Let's stop wasting all of our water. Let's save all the animals, please. Save them, oh save all the animals, please, oh please. Save them, oh save all the animals, please.
Open your class books to this page. Can somebody say what page this is?
Page 68.
And book.
Class book. Page 68.
Good, thank you. Who was that? Who said that?
Mina.
Mina, can you tell everyone to turn on their cameras? I'm getting really a little bit upset. Tell everyone in Thai to turn on their cameras and to sit
Okay.
properly in front of the camera.
Okay. ทุกคนเปิดกล้องแล้วให้หน้าตัวเองอยู่หน้ากล้องให้เห็นหน้าเปิดกล้อง
Thank you. It's bad enough that students are not answering questions, not speaking in the microphones, not doing anything, but at least the minimum that you can do is to turn on your camera and watch the Zoom class. Mute your microphones. Right, we are now talking about bees. It says here, learn about bees and their habitats. What are their habitats? No, habits, not habitats, sorry, habits. So, about bees and habits, things that they usually do, yeah? Things that they usually do. Kind of things they do. Okay. So these are the words that we need to know. Beehive. This is a place for the bees to live in their colony. A colony is a big group of bees called a colony of bees. As you can see, this beehive is made by people, but of course the bees don't make a beehive that looks like this, but bees can also make a beehive themselves, which of course will look very different to this. But this beehive is made by people that keep bees for honey, yeah, and they can open and close the roof of the beehive to get the honey. Then I go down to this picture. Down here we have a jar of honey. And in the jar there is this yellow thing called a comb, or a honeycomb. It's not the comb that you use for your hair. Right. And over here, and here we have the 3 different kinds of bees. We'll start with the queen bee, the queen, the biggest. You can see it's bigger than the other bees, the biggest bee in the colony. Then we have over here the worker bee, smaller bee, worker. We'll talk about what they do in a moment. And here we have a drone bee. And the drones bees have bigger eyes than the other bees. So August has still not. August Yock still don't turn on their camera, do they? Read and listen to the audio and to me.
Teacher, may I go to toilet, please?
Oh, you can speak now, can't you, when you want to do something? Yes, of course you can. I can't stop you going to the toilet.
Listening 3.10. Listen, read, and answer.
Honeybees are social insects. There are different types of bees: drones, workers, and queen bees. They live together in a beehive. The work in a beehive is divided between the bees. The queen is the biggest bee in the colony. She is the only bee that lays eggs. Sometimes a queen can lay 3,000 eggs in a single day. Can you find the queen in this picture?
Honeybees are social insects. Social. That means that they live and work together. They live in big groups, which are called colonies. A colony of bees. 3 different types of bees. The drone over here. The worker bees. And the queen. They live in a beehive. Beehive. The work is divided between the bees. That means different bees have different jobs to do. The queen is the biggest in the colony over here. The only thing that the queen does is to lay eggs. And sometimes a bee can lay 3,000 eggs in a single day. That means in one day. Wow. Let's continue listening.
Worker bees are female but do not lay eggs. A colony can have 50,000 to 60,000 workers. Workers give food to the queen and babies. They clean the hive. Some workers build the comb and store the food. Older workers collect the food from the flowers and make the honey. What is the worker bee doing in this picture?
Right, we're now talking about the worker bees. Worker bees are female, so that means, they are ผู้หญิง but they do not lay eggs like the queen. A colony, that's a group of bees, can have 50 to 60,000 worker bees. Workers give food to the queen and the babies. I think that's what we can see here. They clean the hive. Some workers build or make the comb, which we see here, and store the food. Older workers collect food from the flowers, which we can see here in this picture, and make the honey. What is the worker bee doing in this picture? Who can answer? Can somebody say? What is the worker bee doing in this picture here?
Smart.
Smart.
Older worker collect the food
Oh,
from
you're
the
reading.
flower.
You're reading. Why are you reading to me? Why are you reading to me? That's not what I asked you to do. That is not what I asked you to do. What is the worker bee doing in this picture? Who can answer? I don't read to me from the book. What is the worker bee doing in this picture? Mina? You don't just read to me from the. I can read myself. Just from the picture, what is the bee doing? It's flying. What's it doing? It's collecting food from flowers. That's what it's doing. It's an older worker bee that is collecting food from flowers. I'm not reading this. I'm saying from what I think.
People collect the combs from the beehives. They put the honey in jars and we eat it. Yum! Can you see the comb in this jar? Drones are male bees. They have very big eyes. Look at this drone. Look at his eyes. Drones don't collect food from flowers or work in the hive. But life isn't all good. When there isn't enough food, or when it's cold, the workers push them out of the hive and they die.
People collect the combs. That's what they do up here. They open the beehive and they take out the combs. And they put the honey in jars like this. We can eat the honey. Drones are male bees, puchai. They have big eyes. They don't collect food from flowers. They don't work in the beehive. But when there isn't enough food, or if the weather's very, very cold, the worker bees push the drones out of the beehive and they die. Part 3. Read and answer. Queen, drone or worker. You can write your answer in your book next to the sentence. Do that now. Right, what you can do, because almost everybody doesn't speak in the microphones, instead of getting better after so many months of studying online, you're getting worse. Huh? So open chat in Zoom, and in your chat box you can write number 1, the queen, drone or worker bee lays eggs. Write your answer in a sentence to number 1 in the chat box. Go. I want to see a sentence in the chat box. No, I want to see a sentence, Mina. Come on, number 1. Sentence.
Where's
In-
teacher?
Yeah, okay. I know you're trying because you're a good student. Not bad. iPhone 2, that is. There. See what I've got? The queen bee lays eggs. Not this bee. The queen bee lays eggs. The bee have 8 lays eggs. What is that, teacher? The bee have 8 lays eggs? I don't understand that, sorry. The queen bee lays eggs. Yes, by phone 2. The queen bee lays eggs. Okay? That's how you do it. Right, let's see who can do number 2. Wow, that was quick, Petch. Well done. That's what I want. Well done, Petch. Very fast. Number 2. The worker bee cleans the hive. Very good. Let's try number 3. Not Petch. Not Petch. Mina, the worker bee cleans the hive. That's number 2. Yeah. iPhone 2. You've got the worker bee cleans the hive. Number 1. No, it is number 2. That is number 2. Okay. Yeah, you've got it now. Well done. Right, number 3. This bee collects the food. So you change this to bee to the what bee? The bumblebee collects the food. Who collects the food? Number 3.
Where's teacher?
Yes, Petch. Right, so Petch was first again. Well done, Bifern 2. Sorry. Right, number 4. Not Petch. Petch, wait, because I don't want students copying you. Number 4. Well done, Sprite. Good. And Chicha. Good. Chicha, I don't know what number you're talking about. You have to write the number. Mina, the drone bee doesn't work. Yes, the drone doesn't work. Good. Well done. Number 5. Yes, smart. Good. For number 4, the drone bee doesn't work. That's good when students are writing their answers in the chat box, then I can see that you are listening and you are trying. It's when students are not speaking on a microphone and not answering in chat. I don't know what you're doing. Right, number 5. Smart, the worker makes honey. Yeah, that's it. The worker makes honey, or the worker bee makes honey. That's okay. Good. And number 6. Yes, by fun too. Well done. Mina, good. The worker bee makes. Don't forget the S on makes. Honey. And number 6. Yes, Petch. The queen bee is bigger than the others. Very good. Well, Petch may not be so good at answering on the microphone, but Petch is very good at answering in the chat box. So well done for that. Yes, Smart. Good. Mina. Good. Bye phone 2. Good. No, Calhom. Well done, Calhom. Good. Chicha. Good. August. Well done. So if I can see you answering in chat, then maybe you are a good student. Maybe that you just don't have a microphone, or there's some other problem. Yeah, we all have some kind of problems, don't we, with learning online. It's full of technical problems. We all have sometimes. Right, students, so time's up, I'm afraid. Shall I give you a homework? Yeah, I normally don't, do I? But I think I will. So because we was a bit pushed for time, so homework. Yeah, there. Okay. Just a quick little homework. Just put the words under the pictures here, and then we'll check that tomorrow. Okay. In your activity book under the song. Just do that as a little homework, and we'll check those tomorrow. All right? Not much of a homework. That's all for today, students. Well done for those of you that were answering in microphone, and well done for those of you that were writing your answers in chat, which is really, really good, because to write a sentence you have to think what you're doing, don't you? So that's very good. Well done, everyone. See you all back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.